You are not anxious because something is wrong with you. You are anxious because you are living in three places at once: yesterday, tomorrow, and the small space in between where life is actually happening. Maybe it is 2 in the morning right now. Maybe you are sitting in your car before you go inside. Maybe you are at work, pretending to be present while your mind fights battles no one else can see. You are exhausted, not from what you did today, but from carrying what you cannot change and fearing what has not yet arrived. Let me explain. You replay the conversation, the one from last week, the one from last year, the one you wish you could rewrite. You say different words, you make different choices, you try to undo what is already done, you punish yourself for what you cannot undo, and when you are not in yesterday, you are in tomorrow. Tomorrow terrifies you, so you plan, you prepare. You play out every possible disaster in your mind. You rehearse pain that may never come. You build walls against storms that have not yet formed. You think this is protection. You think this is wisdom. You think if you can just anticipate everything, control everything, prepare for everything, then maybe you will finally be safe. But my friend, you are not safe. You are trapped between a past you cannot change and a future you cannot control. And the present moment, the only moment that is actually real, it passes unseen. It slips through your fingers like water. Life is happening right now, and you are not there to meet it. You stand in your kitchen, but your mind is somewhere else. You sit with people you love, but you are not fully present. You walk through your days like a ghost, haunted by what was and what might be. This is the war, my friend, the war inside your own head, and I know you are tired, so tired. Tired of the wait, tired of the noise, tired of never being able to rest, even when your body is still. Your chest is tight, your breath is shallow, your mind never stops. And somewhere, quietly, you wonder if this is just how life is. If this restlessness, this anxiety, this endless churning, if this is simply what it means to be you. But I want you to hear something. You are not broken. You are not weak because you cannot let go. You are human. Your mind learned to do this. It learned to remember the past so you would not repeat your mistakes. It learned to imagine the future so you could prepare and survive. It is trying to keep you safe. It has been trying to protect you your entire life. But somewhere along the way, protection became prison. Safety became suffering. And now you are living everywhere except here. I see you, my friend. I see what this costs you. The exhaustion that sleep cannot fix, the heaviness you carry into every room, the way you smile and nod while your mind replays yesterday or rehearses tomorrow. No one sees this war, but it is real, and it is taking everything from you, your peace, your presence, your life, because life, my friend, real life, only exists in one place. Here, now, in this moment, not in yesterday's regret, not in tomorrow's fear, but here, and you have been missing it. Not because you are doing something wrong, but because no one ever taught you how to come home, how to land in the only moment that is real, how to be here, fully here, without the weight of what was or the fear of what might be. So this is where we begin. Not with judgment, not with shame, but with seeing. I see the war you are fighting, and I want you to know you do not have to fight it alone anymore. My friend, let me explain something to you. Your mind is not broken. It is doing exactly what it was designed to do. Once, long ago, remembering the past kept you alive. If you touched fire and it burned you, your mind remembered. so you would not touch it again. If danger came from a certain place, your mind remembered, so you could avoid it. And planning for the future, that kept you alive too. Anticipating threats, preparing for winter, thinking ahead so you would survive what had not yet arrived. This is how humans stayed alive. Your ancestors who remembered danger and anticipated threat, they survived. They passed this gift down to you. So when your mind replays the past and rehearses the future, it is not punishing you. It is trying to protect you. It learned that remembering keeps you safe, that planning keeps you safe, that thinking about life is how you survive life. But here is what happened, my friend. Somewhere along the way, safety became a prison. The system that once protected you now imprisons you, because the threats you face today are not the threats your ancestors faced. You are not running from predators. You are not searching for food in a dangerous world. But your mind does not know this. It still scans for danger. It still replays every mistake. It still imagines every possible disaster, not because something is wrong with you, but because this is what it was taught to do, and so you live in a state of constant vigilance, constant preparation, constant fear. Your body is here, but your mind is everywhere else. The mind mistakes thinking about life for living it. It confuses preparation with presence, control with peace. You stand in the present moment, but you are not really there. You are in yesterday's regret. You are in last year's shame. You are in tomorrow's fear. And life, real life, passes unseen. Your child speaks to you, but you do not fully hear them because your mind is replaying a conversation from work. The sun is warm on your skin, but you do not feel it because you are imagining next week's problems. Someone you love sits beside you, but you are not fully present because you are somewhere else entirely. And then you wonder why you feel so disconnected, so empty, so tired. It is because you have been abandoning yourself, my friend, not intentionally, not consciously, but every time you leave this moment for yesterday or tomorrow, you abandon the only place where life actually exists. You abandon yourself, and your body feels this. Your nervous system feels this. It knows you are not here. It knows you are not safe, not because you are in danger, but because you are never fully present, never fully landed, never fully home. This is why you cannot rest. Not because you are broken, not because you are doing something wrong, but because you have forgotten how to land. You have forgotten that the present moment is not something to escape. It is something to return to. It is home, and somewhere, quietly, you learn to leave. You learned that the present moment was not safe, that it was better to live in your head than in your body, better to think than to feel, better to control than to surrender. Maybe the present moment held too much pain once, too much uncertainty, too much that you could not control. So you left, and you have been leaving ever since. But my friend, you are exhausted now, exhausted from living everywhere except here, and your soul is asking you to come home, not to fix everything, not to solve everything, not to become perfect, but to land, to be here, fully here, to stop fighting the war in your head and to simply exist in the only moment that is real, this moment, right now. This is not weakness, this is wisdom. This is how you reclaim your life from the prison of your own mind. Now, my friend, I want to share something with you, something that changed everything for me. Surrender is not giving up. Surrender is coming home. You have been searching for peace. I know you have. You have looked for it in solutions, in plans, in getting everything right. in finally fixing what feels broken. But peace does not live in any of those places. It lives here, in this moment, right now. Let me explain. The past is a memory. It exists only in your mind. You cannot touch it. You cannot change it. You cannot live there. The future is imagination. It has not arrived. It may never arrive the way you think it will. You cannot control it. You cannot live there either. But this moment, this breath, this heartbeat, this single second, this is real. This is the only place where life actually exists. This is the only place where peace lives. Not yesterday, not tomorrow, now, not what happened, not what might happen. This, not who you were, not who you will be, who you are, right here, right now. You have been living everywhere except here, my friend, and that is why you cannot find what you are looking for. Because peace is not waiting for you in the future when everything is finally sorted out. Peace is not hiding in the past if you could just make sense of it. Peace is here, in the present moment, waiting for you to return. And here is what most people do not understand. The present moment is not empty. It is full, full of breath, full of life, full of small mercies you have been too distracted to see. The warmth of your hands, the sound of your own breathing, the fact that you are alive right now, that your heart is beating, that you are here. These are not small things, they are everything, but you have been too busy carrying yesterday and fearing tomorrow to notice. You have been searching for peace everywhere except the one place it lives, here, now, in this moment. Surrender, my friend, is the exhale after holding your breath for years. It is putting down the weight of what was and what might be. It is allowing yourself to simply be here, not fixing, not planning, not controlling, just being, fully present, fully alive, fully here. And when you do this, when you finally land in the present moment, something shifts. The noise quiets, the weight lifts, the war inside your head begins to end, not because your problems disappeared, but because you stopped abandoning yourself. You stopped living in the prison of past and future and came home to the only moment that is real. You do not need to fix everything right now. You do not need to solve tomorrow today. You do not need to understand everything that happened yesterday. You only need to be here, fully here. That is all. One breath, one moment, one heartbeat at a time. This is not weakness, my friend. This is wisdom. This is how you reclaim your life, because life is not happening yesterday. It is not happening tomorrow. It is happening now, and you have been missing it. Not because you wanted to, but because no one ever taught you that the present moment is where freedom lives. That peace is not something you find in the future. It is something you return to, again and again, in each moment, here, now. This is surrender, not giving up, but coming home, to the only place where life is real, where peace is possible, where you can finally rest, right here, in this breath, in this moment, with nothing to fix and nowhere to go. Just you, just now, just this. And my friend, that is enough. It has always been enough. So now, my friend, let me show you the way, not a complicated system, not 10 steps to follow, just a simple practice that will change everything. My friend, I want to tell you something about your future. A day will come, a day when you realize you have been free all along. That peace was never somewhere else. It was never in the future, waiting for you to arrive. It was never in the past, hidden in some version of yourself you think you lost. It was here, waiting, in this moment, and the next, and the next. You will learn to live in the only moment that is real. And when you do, everything changes, not because life becomes perfect, not because all your problems disappear, not because the past stops mattering or the future stops arriving, but because you stop abandoning yourself. You stop living in the prison of past and future. You stop fighting the war inside your own head. You come home to this breath, to this heartbeat, to this single sacred, irreplaceable moment. And in that homecoming, you will discover what you have been searching for all along: freedom, peace, life itself, not as something you achieve, not as somewhere you arrive, but as something you return to again and again in each moment that you choose to be here. My friend, you are not broken. You are not behind. You are not doing this wrong. You are exactly where you need to be. The exhaustion you feel, it is not weakness. It is your soul asking you to come home. The restlessness you carry, it is not punishment. It is an invitation to land. The weight of all you have been carrying, you can set it down now. Not forever, not perfectly, but for this moment, just this one moment, and then the next, and the next. You do not need to fix everything today. You do not need to understand everything that happened. You do not need to control everything that is coming. You only need to be here. And my friend, when you learn to do this, when you learn to return to the present moment instead of abandoning it, life begins to change. You will notice things you have been missing: the warmth of sunlight, the sound of rain, the quiet miracle of your own breathing. You will feel things you have been too distracted to feel: gratitude, wonder, the simple joy of being alive. You will find rest in places you never thought to look: in the space between breaths, in the pause between thoughts, in the stillness that has always been here, waiting for you to notice. This is not a distant future, my friend. This is available to you right now, in this moment. Your peace is not coming someday. It is here, calling you home. Your freedom is not somewhere else. It is here, in this breath. Your life, your real life, is happening now. So I want you to do something for me. When this video ends, close your eyes for a moment. Take one full breath. Feel the air moving in and out of your lungs. Feel your chest rising and falling. Feel the weight of your body wherever you are sitting or standing, and just be here, not fixed, not perfect, not healed of everything, just present, finally, blessedly present. This is your life, my friend. It is not waiting for you in some perfect tomorrow. It is not trapped in some better yesterday. It is happening now, right here, right now, in this moment. Do not miss it. Do not spend another day living everywhere except here. Come home. Come home to this breath, to this heartbeat, to this moment, because this is where freedom lives. This is where peace has been waiting all along. And you, my friend, you deserve to be free. You deserve to rest. You deserve to land. You deserve to live in the only moment that is real. So be gentle with yourself as you practice. Be patient as you return. Be kind as you learn what it means to come home. And know this: you are not alone. You are seen, you are valued, and life is going to be beautiful for you, not because everything will be perfect, but because you will finally be here to see it, here, now, present. Welcome home, my friend. Welcome home. When your mind pulls you into yesterday or tomorrow, you come back. Come back to your breath. Come back to your body. Come back to now. That is all. Let me explain how this works. You will be sitting somewhere, standing somewhere, moving through your day, and suddenly you will notice your mind has left. It is replaying yesterday. It is rehearsing tomorrow. It is anywhere but here. When you notice this, you do not shame yourself, you do not judge yourself, you do not think you are doing it wrong. You simply return. Notice when you have left. That is the practice, not staying present forever, not never thinking about the past or future, but noticing when you have gone and choosing to return. This is how you come home, my friend. Again and again and again, you return to your breath, feel it moving in and out, the rise and fall of your chest, the air passing through your nose. You return to your body. Feel your feet on the ground, the weight of your hands, the beating of your heart. You return to now, what you can see, what you can hear, what is actually happening in this moment. Not what happened yesterday, not what might happen tomorrow, but this, right here, right now. And here is what you need to understand. You will return 1,000 times, 10,000 times. Your mind will pull you away again and again, into regret, into worry, into the endless noise of what was and what might be. This is not failure, this is the practice. Each time you notice you have left and choose to return, you are choosing freedom. Each time you come back to this moment, you are choosing life. This is not weakness, my friend. This is wisdom. This is how you reclaim your life from the prison of your own mind. But listen closely now, because I need to protect you. The world will try to pull you back. It will pull you into worry, into noise, into the endless rehearsal of past and future. People will ask you to think about tomorrow, to plan, to prepare, to control what cannot be controlled. And your mind will try to convince you that thinking about life is more important than living it. When this happens, protect this practice. Come back to your breath, come back to your body, come back to now, without judgment, without shame, just return. You do not owe anyone an explanation for choosing to be present, for choosing peace, for choosing to live in the only moment that is real. Protect your path, my friend. Guard this practice like it is sacred, because it is. This is not about being perfect. This is not about never thinking about the past or future. This is about returning again and again to the only place where life actually exists. You will forget, you will drift, you will find yourself lost in yesterday or tomorrow, and that is okay, because the practice is not staying, the practice is returning, and every time you return, something shifts. The grip loosens, the weight lifts, the prison walls begin to crumble, not all at once, not perfectly, but slowly, gently, one breath at a time. This is how you come home, my friend, not by fixing everything, not by solving everything, not by controlling everything, but by returning to this breath, to this moment, to this life, here, now, always here, always now. And in that returning, you will find what you have been searching for all along: peace, freedom, life itself, not in the future, not in the past, but here, in the only moment that has ever been real.